Hello, I'm Cheryl Rae from SpiritSpeak, and today we'd like to talk about 2023 and the energy of 2023. So we're looking at the numerology. 2023 adds up to a 7, and 7 is the archetype of the hermit. So it's very much a number that is less out in the world, much more within, much more to do with contraction, inner thinking, inner research, analysis, reassessing, reevaluation. So the energy for the planet is almost contracting in 2023, where there may be less money, governments may have shortages or production or a shortage of some sort of products around, because 7s contract. And when you contract energy, it can feel sometimes like a bit of a loss. So on the planet, we may find some shortages in some way or feeling less abundant in some way. So generally for the planet, it's a number 7. We all have our own personal numbers within that, but the planet itself is 7 for governments, business, all sorts of things. And this 7 year is made of 2023. So it's added up all to become a 7. But the 7 is expressing itself through the 2 2s. You've got 2 2s in there. And 2 is very much about other, sensitivity to the planet, very much focused on other. For the planet, it's a wonderful thing and a wonderful opportunity. Ultimately, it brings the focus more back to people in general, and there's very much less of, as we've seen lately, much more the energy at the top and bleeding down. It's very much about how will we do it? What do you need? That cooperation, that diplomacy, and that's very, very heartening for the planet. As things are happening less and less, if you feel this sort of loss in some way, just remember it's prior to the push of the 8 and 9 year. In numerology, it starts at the 1 and goes to the 9. So the 1 is often about beginnings, and the 9 is about the fulfillment of that whole 9-year cycle. And the 7 year will just contract a little bit to reassess and reevaluate prior to that whole push of the 8-9 year, when all the power will come powering in, so to speak. So just be a bit patient and go within and reassess, spend more time within, a bit less time out, and do it that way, and that may find that the energy is more productive for you. Last of all, I did notice, and some others noticed, the speech of Joe Biden, President of the United States, earlier in the year. And to be honest, I was really heartened with his speech, regardless of diplomatic ties, more for the fact that when Joe Biden came into the position, I was really aware of his 2s. His birth date, I think, is the 20th of November and has another 2 in it, and he has another 2 2s. So I really wondered, with all of those wonderful diplomatic, sensitive, other focused 2s, how and if he would be able to really lead. The State of the Union speech, it was very much about how are we going to this? What do you need? What's happening with the planet? And a whole dynamic within that room of all persuasions came together. And really, I was really heartened by that as well. He's the new poster boy for leadership in the new era of this millennium of 2s. We're no longer in the 1-9 century, we're in the 2s. So really inspired by the year and all that's possible. And if you're interested in reading more, you're very welcome to look at my website and have a look at articles, etc. And I will be doing more podcasts on all things to do with spirit, the spirit world that exists within and around us, as well as our physical world. Thank you.